Hello, and welcome everybody to, I guess this is going to be session 15 of saveVSgames presents The Curse of Strahd.
Could we be like 14.5?
I was
Well,
to say the
yeah,
same thing.
I was thinking the same thing too. Actually, is do we want to? That's why I said I guess. If we want to, we could sort of call this a
I think it's already happened.
behind the scenes. Okay, that's session 14.5 is what this is, and the reason for that is because we are catching up on some lost time that we had with one of our players. Crim is has followed. Uh, well, let's set this up different here. I just wanted to say a couple of announcements first, I guess. Tuesday we normally have Tyranny of Dragons, but tomorrow we do not. So it's been a slow week as far as content goes, but we are creating like crazy, and we have some stuff in the pipeline that's going to be a lot of fun. And I just want to say, Lee, you have a minute or two to talk about Rimfire if you want, and then Jen, you have another stream after this one, so we hope people will tune into that, and we can do the raid thing right after. So you guys want to take a minute and educate the folks?
Yeah, Rimfire is a real play D&D podcast and Twitch stream put together by the people on Reddit. I went through and looked for people with improv and acting backgrounds and got a good group of people together. It's a Western drama adventure, and it chronicles the acts of survival and just getting through life in a deadly wasteland type environment. So we release a new episode every Monday, and we look forward to you checking us out. So you can just Google Rimfire D&D, and it should bring up something.
I think we can get there's also a link in the intermission movie, and we should be able to get that into the Twitch chat as well. I believe Pete's out there somewhere doing that right now, but you never know.
Pete is doing things.
Thanks, Pete. No Pete this episode. Okay, hold on. Nerdlandia is up next.
Oh yeah, so right after here, I'll be playing over on Nerdlandia like I do most Mondays. We are finishing up our character art for Dorvari in Dawn Runners, which overall is a hunt for dragon and dragon eggs. And there I play a revamp of my very first ever D&D character named Seanie Bell, human ranger. She's super cute and super fun and wants everything to be her friend, even when they are stomping her or squishing her to death. Super great.
Nice.
And then on Wednesday, over on Pete's channel, we're doing a Candlekeep mystery. DM'd by me and celebrating my birthday, my 30th birthday. So that'll be fun. Excited.
I was going to bring that up last, but you've segued that.
Well, go ahead, Greg. Bring it up.
Well, on Wednesday, D&D Play 20 will be having a special guest DM, and so yeah, okay, next point, Greg. Okay, so our recap is such and such that. Let me bring up the other map one quickly so that we can just. Boop-a-doo-boo. Oh, there's the chat. There's the Pete. Ooh, there's a link for it right there. Yeah, nice. Okay, thanks, Pete. So in our last session with Crim, the party was attacked as they headed west out of town. Vallaki is a walled town, and they have guards posted everywhere, and they try to keep anything that might wander towards their town out of its borders. these walls are considered to be the only thing that defends the town from all this wildlife, including wolves, which seem to be one of their main problems. Just after, go ahead.
And door-to-door vacuum salesman.
Yes.
I mean, we didn't see a single one in the town, so it must work.
It definitely does. Telemarketers as well.
Yeah.
But okay. But the last week, as the party was leaving town, entering the town, they saw a whole bunch of wolf heads on spikes from a festival called the Wolf's Head Jamboree that the town had last week. And they were told that there's another upcoming festival called the Festival of the Blazing Sun, which it seems that they have these festivals weekly. But last week's festival resulted in many dead wolves, and as the party headed out west, they encountered some live wolves that they did not expect to be surrounded by so many of them, and did not expect to have such a challenge ahead of them on the road west. So they ended up having to go back to town. But before they did that, their party included the brothers Szoldar and Yevgeny, and Yevgeny fell to the wolf attack, and Avyree was one of the wolves that showed up to attack the party. However, when she did that, she was trying to get their attention and tell them to not attack her, but attack the rest of the wolves instead. And her goal was to take Yevgeny and Szoldar's heads back to her leader, to prove her loyalty to the pack, and allow her to get more access and more trust from the leader, Kirill, in order to infiltrate his ranks and possibly overthrow him. Because a lot of the wolves who she has learned to know over the past week have given her a different side of pack than Kirill has. It has a sort of two sides to it. One is very, very quite vicious, as Kirill has been. She informed the party that Kirill had been basically making children fight to the death and turning whichever child would win the fight. And so she was not down with the way that is playing out, and she would not want to be part of a pack that lived that way. So there are other wolves in the pack that would also like to see Kirill thrown from his seat of power. But it seems that more is going on than meets the eye. And so the party had this moment of indecision, where they weren't sure what to do with Szoldar and Yevgeny. Yevgeny's body is in the hands of Avyree right now, and she is carrying it away. And Szoldar is currently slowly turning into a lycanthrope werewolf himself. He has been bitten, and he has the curse. He does not want to admit it, that it is something that's happening to him. But if he were to wait long enough, he would find out that it is true. His bite has infected him. So he will need to find a cure for that if he wishes to not turn into a wolf at some point. But Szoldar, the hunter that I was just talking about, has been taken as a sort of apprentice by Crim, who, because they were fighting together in this last battle, Crim felt loyalty towards him because he was a comrade in arms, and therefore he decided he would help Szoldar defend himself against Avyree if her intention was to kill him. So, as they are sort of tentatively walking together and apart down the road, we will go back to just the roleplay screen for a minute.
So the thing with Crim and Szoldar is Szoldar, or Crim, sees it as a sexual competition, as this is some sort of elaborate pink person mating ritual. Crim being an Aarakocra doesn't have a lot of background with humans, so he's a bit confused socially what exactly is happening right now, and he thinks that this is all part of like some sort of prove your worth kind of thing.
Okay. And so as they travel down this road together, they're keeping their distance from one another. Avyree is unwilling to give the corpse of Yevgeny away to Szoldar, or he would probably just return to town to bury his brother like he said he wanted to do. But because his brother is being carried away, he is tentatively following Avyree, also hoping to put an end to her evil wolf ways. And
At the
he's sort of-
suggestion of Mira.
Exactly. Well, Mira was telling him to leave the area immediately and not return. And so he definitely just ended up kind of making a decision to get out of there. And in doing so, he followed Avyree. And so, yeah, Crim followed him, and here we are. And so you guys are sort of walking together apart down this trail, looking for an area to train or an area to discuss further, maybe. Basically, Crim and Szoldar here are together, and Szoldar is basically walking with his whetstone in one hand and his knife in the other, and looking at Avyree while they walk, and just slowly sharpening his knife.
That looks very dangerous to walk and sharpen a knife like that.
It is, actually. It's not the best idea.
You see, you could fall and stab yourself. And I push him on the shoulder.
Whoa. All right.
Yes.
Calm down now.
Besides,
I've been doing
knives-
this for years.
knives are bad. You do not need knife. You have fists. Show me fists.
Why would I want to use my fists? I got a knife.
I use stunning strike on him.
He kind of locks up for a minute. His shoulder that had the knife in it goes completely numb, and he drops the knife to the ground. And he's like trying to he's only using one hand to motion how mad he is to you.
Crim, good teacher. You learn fast.
All right, fine then. Show me that.
All right.
I'll use it.
So take your hand. Make it like it's disgusting. Where are your feathers? But you're so gooey. It sends the pimples down my skin to touch you. You're very, very dough. You're like dough. But what you need to do is hand, make like I'm bored, and come down, and then you shout, yeah, very, very loud. You go, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Now try to hit me.
All right. No knife. Just
with board.
Bored. All right. Yeah.
Does he hit me?
I don't know. Let's find out. I guess I have to go to the other.
I got 17 AC.
Avery's gonna come up here, and if possible, she's actually gonna while he's distracted, while Szoldar is distracted, she's gonna kind of stash the body back over here, behind this tree, and she's going to come over here and sit down cross-legged, and she's going to cast. She's going to cast conjure animals. So she's going to conjure up 8 wolves to surround them, and then she'll say, "Here you go. You can practice on them."
So she conjured up 8 wolves.
8 wolves.
That are
and they're not going to do anything. They're just going to stand there, and he can practice karate chopping them.
Well, he missed you, Crim.
That you'll no, not like that. You'll die like that. This is very bad. You'll. What? Who? When the wolves eat you, who shall Crim tell?
Oh, now listen, I ain't getting eaten by no wolf. I'm getting my brother, and we're going back to town, and I'm gonna get some kind of healing for him. All right?
All right, very good. Warrior spirit, you can do this. You are very strong. All right, let's keep practicing. Yeah.
Sure. It feels weird using my hand only. I'm missing because I don't have the knife there. I would never use my hand on a wolf, would I? I mean, you're a bird, man, thing, but a
Shows
wolf.
us. Crim holds his talons up. His hand ends in thick black talons, sharp as daggers. Yes, you are very weak. Maybe dagger is good for you. Maybe we take dagger and tie two hands, be like talon.
I don't know about that. You think that'll be better?
It's good. Yes, yes. Here we go. And then I'm gonna take the daggers.
You roll me in like persuasion, and he'll do an insight on that.
It's a 4.
Okay. He's like, I don't know if I want to tie it to my hand like that. I mean, well, what if I just put one in each hand, and then instead of chop, it's stab?
All right. But you kick too, yes?
Yeah, I can. He's got like a kick that goes up, like you can tell he doesn't do his stretches often.
That's all right. We kick low. All right. Avyree, you need to turn around. No looking. This is secret.
So secret. Okay.
Okay. So what you do is, you're still within earshot, by the way.
Yeah.
What you do is you can't kick high. You're very bad, very out of shape. How do you live? No, positive, Crim, positive. Be like the wind, high, fly. All right. So can't kick high, kick low. You sweep leg, come underneath.
All right. Like that.
Oh, that's very good. Oh, you knocked me down.
All right, yeah, I'm getting the hang of this.
You're very good at yes.
You don't really need weapons all the time, eh? So Szoldar is currently looking at all these wolves that are staring at him, and he's like, half listening to you, half paying attention to this crowd of wolves.
Go kick wolves, and then practice.
He's tentatively going to be looking back at you while he approaches these wolves, but he's like amazed that they're not moving at all. He kind of jumps in and kicks one and then backs up.
Oh my gosh, you just kicked the dog. It's so mean.
Why
Wolf,
kick dog like
they're
that?
wolves.
What is it doing? Is it an actual?
It's just sitting there looking sad, and then he comes up and kicks it in the head.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, they're just sitting there, and they're probably looking back at me for like some kind of command. But my command to them is to just sit there.
Okay, he kicks it in the head, and it looks back at you, and you're just like, meh.
Yeah.
Stay, and it's like.
The one that gets kicked, I'll tell him to like go to the back of the pack. I'm not gonna like let them be all abused one at a time, but they can share.
We gotta share the abuse. Make sure you're all traumatized.
So he goes in and starts
Mommy
doing
doesn't
like
play favorites. You're all getting traumatized.
He goes in.
For my kids yet?
So as you land the blow, think like water moving through your body. You need to feel the enemy and how they move like water. Now you connect
like what?
Right here,
like
here, and here, and yes, like a river that flows. You need to flow too, and feel that flow through you, and feel it flow through the enemy that you kick. Now there are points on the body very weak to water kicks. So you land the blow there, and it does like your arm earlier. It goes like the noodle. You can do that too.
Oh, on a wolf. I gotta hit him in
Yes.
the same
Try
spot
right
you
here.
hit me.
Yes, try right here.
All right. So he goes in for a kick on another kick on a wolf. I guess he makes a contact because the wolf isn't moving. He's starting to feel a little more confident.
And that wolf goes to the back of the pack, and the next one's gonna come up and stand up.
It just comes right up to him, ready for some pounding. He's starting to get a little more confident, so he's looking back at you and smiling and being like, "All right," and then he's like, "Kick, punch, kick."
Why your face is squishy? Why does it make the way you show your teeth at me?
It's called a smile, Crim.
Means I'm gonna kill that wolf. I'm gonna kill all these wolves. It's good. I'm gonna win. I can tell now.
But when the wolf growls at you, it has teeth. But you growled at me right now.
No, I wasn't growling. I was just smiling. Like, smile, you know? Like,
I'll tell the wolf to actually do like a really scary snarl.
They look the same to Crim.
Well, really?
Yes, but you have less hair. I mean, you only have the little bit on the head, which is very strange. How do you stay warm? You are a disgusting creature.
Now listen, come on now. You're not so. You're all colorful and weird yourself, you know.
Yes, thank you. Many very beautiful feathers attract many mates. Well, this here's Crim. Crim not very good with the lady, and build nests and try to show he's strong, but all falls apart.
Oh,
but you different. You'll win that one, and then Crim will be happy.
Well, I could help you out with the ladies, eh? Are there other ladybirds that you're looking to fly with, eh?
Yes, there was a blue jay the other day, but she is gone. Now it's just all ravens, and Crim not into goth girls.
You broke me. Well, listen, I can help you out with the birds. And I mean, for being such a good pal here, let me just show you. Okay, I'm gonna kick this one.
Not your friend. No, you're not Crim's friend.
While you were saying that, he was trying to kick a wolf, and he heard you like he was gonna kick it, and then you said, "Crim is not your friend," and he missed entirely and fell on his butt.
Crim is your trainer, and I train you to fight well, and then you train Crim to mate well. Yes.
All right. It's a deal. He brushes himself off, and he's like, "So if I go in and I kick once, then what do I do next? I want to kick. I want to get. There's a lot of wolves here. Why are you helping me?" He looks over at Avyree.
Because you're apparently so dead set against trying to kill me, and I just want it to be a fair fight. If you're gonna try to fight me, because as you're sitting right now, you just survived a wolf. You barely survived a wolf, a werewolf in wolf attack.
I was.
You're really only standing because of because of Cole back there.
Well, I mean, I held my own for sure in that fight.
I mean,
just lucky.
You were lucky, but you weren't skilled.
Well, you know, the wolves came out of nowhere, started ambushing us. You were there, Crim. Jeez, these wolves are all.
Is this the conversation? The conversation ritual? Yes, this is the speaking to the woman, right? You just don't take them.
Oh. What? No, you don't do that. No,
Crim, not typically.
They don't like that. No. But this one's not. I'm not showing you on this one. I'm killing this one.
You're not killing me.
You killed my brother. What am I supposed to do?
I did not.
Is
Well-
that not a pretty one? Is that not a good human?
Well,
I think you all look the same to me.
I don't. Really? No, I mean she's a wolf. She's pot wolf.
Am I a wolf right now? I'm standing in front of you right now, looking more human than that bird person, and you're okay with him more than you're okay with me.
Well,
Well, I am very handsome.
bird people
Yes,
never
of
killed.
course you are, Crim. You're
friend.
very colorful and very beautiful. Well, let me tell
Prints
you
his
this.
feathers a little bit. Yes,
Let me
yes,
tell
I
you
am.
this. Those people were not my friends. Those wolves were not my friends. Those wolves and those people were under the influence of a very terrible person.
Mm.
Oh, right. So, well, you're telling me you're not with the wolves, and there's all these wolves here? Come on, what am I supposed to
And
believe?
I'll snap my finger and half of them disappear.
Ooh, that is a neat trick. How do you do that? Crim snaps his talons and they disappear. That was it. We need to snap.
No more wolves disappear. just the ones when she did it. Where'd they go?
Those ones I control. The ones that I control that let you hit them and kick them and practice your new monk abilities on.
So they were real, but they're not.
They were very real. They just went back to where they went back to, where I can control them.
Are you understanding this? I'm not understanding. What the heck is going on here?
Crim never speak too much to females before. Just go, and this is very new to him.
Well, we're gonna have to work on that for sure. Probably at the.
Oh, but you're not gonna have time to work on it with him because you're insisting on fighting me to the death.
Yes,
Well,
he
So
will win.
If you
He will
want to
win
get
very
on
well.
with that, we can go ahead and get on with that. Or we
Has it-
cannot.
Has
do
it been
that.
a day?
well,
No,
how?
I think it's still.
Because the original arrangement was to fight the next day, and that would affect how Crim deals with the situation.
You know, you guys have been traveling for like a while out west, but it's probably not been a full day yet. It's probably like.
Oh God,
coming
we're
up
out
on
west. How far did we go?
A little bit.
Like cowboys.
Because Avyree was carrying Yevgeny's body for a while
So it's still that evening.
to lead them away, or to lead you guys toward her area where she has to take him.
It's still that evening.
It's still that
Yeah, I
evening,
think so.
yeah.
Yes, you will die right now if you fight her, but tomorrow, Crim's very good feeling. You will beat her. She will yield to you, and then you will make the babies. Yes.
No, Crim, that's not what this is about.
We're not. Her and I are not making the babies.
I thought
She's
this
a
was
wolf.
the pink ones. The love. No.
You want me to love a wolf person?
I'm not a wolf person. I am Avyree. I am more than a wolf. I am more than I was before, and I will be more tomorrow.
Yes.
Unlike you, who is going to insist on fighting me to the death, you will be worm food.
Hey,
Yes.
now
That's just the way
I've
it
been
works.
hunting wolves for years.
You try to take her. If you fail, you die. But if you win, you get the babies. Yes.
Whoa.
That is not how pink ones. No.
No. Not usually.
Crim has many scars from loves. Very lucky. Crim is very fast. Didn't work many times.
He's looking over at you, Avyree, like, are you hearing this?
I'm hearing it, but she's just kind of like, see, common ground. We don't understand anything that the Birdman is saying.
Well, how? Okay. Okay. First of all, Crim. No, that's not right.
All right.
second of all, how am I supposed to? What do you want me to do? Just like, if I guess, give me my
Punch
brother
you in the
back.
face.
Give me my brother back, and I will go
You
on my
can't.
own way.
You can't make the babies with your brother. He is dead.
Unfortunately, Crim is about half right on this. You're not getting your brother back. You can. There's a few ways that this can play out, and she'll sit back down on the ground and motion. If you want to listen to my plan, you're more than welcome to. If you want to fight and die without listening to plans and die
Yes,
in
he
ignorance,
does.
that's
That
fine.
is what he wants to do. I speak for him. I am his coach.
Well, I'm not. I don't want to die. No, but I'll
Well,
fight.
why? Aren't you going to? But you're so old, and you'll die soon. Anyways, why not fight?
All right, listen. Who?
Crim
You
Crim
watch
only
yourself.
lives. Crim only lives. What is it? The 28, 20, 27 years. Crim very old.
Wow.
Die in a year now. You die soon. You should be dead years ago.
No, we live a little longer than that.
No, not possible. Not possible. How long do you live?
I'm hoping another 20 years.
No, how long total?
Well, like, I've seen folks go up to like 80.
No,
But
that is lies. Absolutely lies. No,
Yeah,
the
no.
longest a person lives, maybe 30.
Well, most of them around here, yeah. But
20, 21 good age. Crim very old. Crim 26.
you're younger than me. You're gonna be around for a while. Relax.
No, I'm the old man. I'm going to be dead in maybe 2-3 years. That is why it's so important that you make the babies, because Crim never have the chance.
Oh boy, that's gonna take some work. Right. So, well, I mean, if you're gonna go
I'm
out
not worth it. Don't try to fix me. I'm going to be dead soon. Doesn't matter.
You just want to go out with a bang, eh?
But I figure I take my knowledge, I pass it on to you. You're like a son to me. You fight, you win, and then you make the baby.
All right.
You just invited Michael Scott to the session.
So he's like, all right, we'll talk. And he walks up past the wolves, kind of eyeing them suspiciously, and then when he passes through, he turns around and kicks one of them, and then comes over closer to you.
What does mean?
All right, what do you have to say?
That the kick was slightly off. You should have gone. Oh, sorry.
Are you going to sit down, or are you going to continue standing above me?
Well, I don't know. Get rid of the wolves. I'll sit down, I guess. Why not sit?
She'll snap. They're gone.
Why not sit on the ship? Snap.
They're all gone.
Why not sit on the bridge then, eh? I guess.
Why
Nice.
a bridge?
Why?
Well, I mean-
Just sit down, talk to the word. Jeez.
I don't like
You
sitting on
act
the
like
grass.
you have years to your life.
I'll get a wet butt if I sit on the grass.
I push him down.
You're bleeding profusely from most of the orifices on your body.
He's
I
sitting,
don't think a wet butt.
he's sitting right where he got pushed down, I guess.
All right, let's have this conversation. Yes, here, speak now.
Thank you, Crim. The way that I see it, Szoldar, you really only have two options. You can go ahead and fight me, blood feud, don't want to be a werewolf, yada, 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 die, and your head gets used in a political game. Option one. Option two,
All right.
you help me. Just because I understand being a hunter of wolves and werewolves, I understand the natural inclination to hate, but not everyone with this curse is what you saw out there that killed your brother, that attacked you. Most people are born with this. People are born and raised and loved with this condition. They have families of their own. They're, as I said, they are under the control right now of a very bad person who is working with an even worse person.
So you're trying to tell me that not all wolves are evil? Is that what you're
I'm
saying?
sitting right here. I'm sitting right here. By your own definition, I should have attacked you. I should have killed you. I should have drug you off and done whatever. And I've done nothing besides sit here.
He's got a really, really confused look on his face. Roll some persuasion.
Everybody's not good at persuasion.
Crim wants to give advantage. He will say, well, you are bit by a wolf. You maybe become like her. I think improvement for very good. Keep you warm. Are you a bad person now?
No.
No. I'm not.
Then wouldn't you be proof that not all are evil?
All right.
I could kill you though if you want. I could kill you. Do you wish this?
What? Now I'm fighting both of you?
No. Just if you request it, I offer my service.
No.
I could take you way up high, very high in the air. I just let you go over rocks.
No,
problem.
I don't want to fly. I don't have
very
wings.
peaceful. Do it to people all the time.
Crim,
Never complain.
him flying away and hiding isn't going to be an option.
No, Crim not hide. Take up high. Drop over rocks. Very peaceful. No complaints. Done it many times.
There's your third option. A peaceful death dropped
Screaming.
30,000 feet. 30,000 feet from the air. You'll have a lot of time to think about your brother and your village and how maybe helping a group of innocent people might actually be a benefit with your newfound gifts.
That's a no.
And then you'll smash to the ground in pieces.
That's not happening now. I'm not going anywhere with you now. Jeez, you just drop me like that? I thought we were
only if you want.
Friends or training partners or something.
Crim do that because you're partners. Is a compliment to because most of the time not worth. It's very hard to fly that high. So usually just you cut their throat out. Very much easier.
Oh boy. Well, it's a good thing you're against the wolves, eh? Okay, so now listen. I've heard about this healer out in Kresk, west of here, and if I can get my brother to him, there's a chance he can come back, eh?
Come back from.
Well, I mean, he's not been gone for very long.
He's dead.
Well, just barely. I've heard of it before. Where
he is like the things in the basement, the undead. Oh, that's very bad. I'm sorry. We have to take his head off right now.
No, nothing like that. Like the devil's troops of forces or anything. I'm just saying there's a holy man out in Kresk who can maybe bring him back. I don't know. I've heard it's expensive, but that's what I.
Do you have money? Do you have a way to pay?
Well,
do you have a way to take care of yourself and his body as you're traversing through this land that's covered in more wolves and more werewolves and who knows what else?
But
I'll make you a deal.
That is not a meaningful thing right now because she has the body and she says she will kill you if you try to take it. So maybe get body first and then come up with plan for body second.
Well, I was going to say I won't kill you if you help me get my brother to Kresk. Yeah.
Who is you?
Oh, her. I won't kill you, wolf lady. Unless
Avyree.
Avyree.
There's only one person who can call me Wolf Lady, and it's not you.
Yes, it is that suave and handsome man, Chris. Oh, he makes my feathers shiver. He is a stallion, a man of men. Oh, it makes my insides hurt.
Okay, Crim, enough. If you want to fly back to Chris right now, you're more than welcome to.
No, he would never take me. I'm too
You
old.
don't know. You don't know.
Okay.
Have you ever asked?
I have not.
Okay,
Should I?
then. You should. You should always follow your heart or your tail feathers.
But it could never work. He is...
Why?
Because he is so much more than me. And I will be dead soon. And we would never make the baby together.
Why not? I think you guys would make a beautiful chicken baby.
Yeah, I mean, go with what you love, hey?
Maybe we could adopt. Yes, we both are males,
What
so
was that?
we could not make the baby, but maybe we could take a baby.
Chris is very special. He might be able to do something or another about that.
There's a lot of babies and stuff being born with, they're born with parents, but then their parents aren't around for very long around here. There's an orphanage in Kresk there, or there's an orphanage in Kresk and one in Vallaki. So
Yes, we make orphanage in Barovia. Yes, we open up new one.
really,
Yes,
you too.
we
He points
found nice old lady, and she take care of children.
All right, well that's
Just a
nice
random
of
old
you.
lady just wanted to take care of a bunch of children?
No, she cooks meat pies, very delicious. Crim love them. She say she take care of children,
It's very nice of her.
but she said like, yes, I will take care of the children, something like that. It was very strange.
Well, that sounds interesting. Okay, so what? Okay, I remember I don't like option 1, and I didn't like option 3. What was option 2 again?
Option 2 is you come with me back to this pack. We tell Kirill, who is the very bad person, that you were bitten during the attack, which is not a lie. We have your brother here, and that you are willing to help him get into the town for more children and more recruits.
I'm not turning my back on Vallaki though.
It's not going to happen. I just need you and your brother's body to gain Kirill's trust. Kirill is currently keeping the rightful leader of this pack, Emil, under a place called Ravenloft. And I'm working with very few people to try to get him back.
That's the devil's house.
That's what I've heard.
Oh boy. This is just getting more complicated, eh?
Yes, make up your mind, please. Crim literally dying every day, like giant grain of sand falling through hourglass. Crim feels every moment pass with a very painful awareness. So please decide.
Well, what do you think I should do? You think I could take her?
Yes, I train you. You're very good.
All right.
You will fight tomorrow morning. You will win, and then we will celebrate. Or you die, and then no problem. Yes.
Those are your choices.
Or you run away. Crim's very good at that too. I can show you.
Well, I was gonna ask you to fly away with me earlier. That was my plan, but then you offered to drop me on the rocks.
Only if you want. Crim's
So-
very good at that too.
I'm not so confident in that idea no more. So, okay, I will. I have to avenge my brother. So when do we do this?
We do it tomorrow morning, as the sun breaks through the trees.
I would like some time to pray over my brother. Is that okay with you? Are you gonna attack me when my back is turned?
Um,
I'd like to
No.
clean him up a
No.
little bit. It looks like shit right now.
Let's do an insight check. Do I trust him to not run away?
Deception, is that charisma? Yeah. Oh. He does have a look of like he's up to something in a way, but not like an insight 16. It's a pretty good roll. So but you can't tell what he's thinking.
Then I won't leave you with him, but I will help you.
Okay, he's gonna try to take his brother's body and bring him down to the river and use the water river to clean him up,
And
wash the
she'll be
blood
right there
off
behind
and stuff. He takes off like a bunch of like knives and things that are hidden in belt pockets and places. So I didn't even zoom out. In belt pockets and things, and he's like he sees a bunch of the tattoos that him and his friend they gave each other. And he's like, he's actually turning to anybody who will listen, but it's Avyree there, and he's like we got these when we were 15. Oh, it's been a long time. It's when we first met.
It's a special occasion. Matching tattoos.
I can't believe it's ending like this. I mean, this doesn't seem right.
Well, what did you expect being hunters of wolves? You think that you can just kill and attack and not have any consequence?
Well, I mean, the wolves just come at the town, and we're just defending the town. I mean, I guess we kind of started liking it too much, maybe.
You made a festival of it. Some of those wolf heads back there are not wolves. Some of those are wives and mothers and daughters and sons.
Yes.
I've never talked to a wolf before.
I'm not a wolf.
Well, I mean, I've seen things that make me believe otherwise.
I'm
werewolf, wolf, what's the difference? I mean, vicious.
Well, one is an animal.
Maybe
a wolf is an animal.
Are able to speak to her because she is not a wolf. Maybe she is more.
You don't have a problem talking to Crim, and Crim is literally a bird.
I am that just a bird. I am Tarokka.
He's an Tarokka. She'll try to say it like he says it.
Tarokka. So, Crim, your natural perception picks up some movement actually along the shore of the river. You don't know exactly what it is, but there's some disturbance, like right near where you're standing even.
I fly up into the air and then I soar over it to investigate. There's movement nearby.
Okay.
Mine is 17 too. So.
What's that?
I was just saying my passive perception is 17. It's awesome.
Okay, so you probably see as well. There's a little bit of disturbance, and it looks like one of these trees that's right near Crim right now, or like right underneath Crim, is moved a little bit.
Hear it. It is banging. A banging noise.
I think it's the evil troll under the bridge.
What little goblin is this?
It's definitely a troll. It's a troll, baby.
A troll.
While you guys are are oh, I guess Crim's up in the air about what, like 20 feet or something?
Whatever won't get him attacked.
He notices that one of the trees that he was standing near and he flew over starts to move a little bit towards Szoldar and his brother.
Okay.
And it keeps going closer.
Is it actually right here? Oops.
And then you see that there's a few more trees moving as well.
I mean, I'm flying over these things. What I see moving trees.
Yeah, you're seeing the trees sort of like start to walk a little bit, actually. It looks like their roots are coming out of the ground and then sort of twisting up and forming humanoid-style
Okay.
bodies.
I
They're
loop
only-
back around and land and say, "It is okay. It is just the forest coming alive.
What's that? And
The
then
trees are walking."
the next thing, Avyree, you notice this now too. The trees are actually moving right behind you and they're walking towards you. And this is what you guys see.
Do I
It's
know what these things are?
About 2 feet tall. It's just a small, like, sapling tree, right? But it's I don't think you've seen these before. You haven't been in the forest very long. You could give
But-
me a nature check though.
Oh, I can do that, and technically, she is a ranger with a forest favored
Nice.
terrain.
So you're not surprised by this one bit. But at the same time, this is strange to see. I mean, you've been in a lot of forests and you've never seen creatures that are quite like this.
Is it history? What kind of check do you want?
Nature.
Do they look mean? Do they look bad?
They do look bad. They look like they're they almost look like zombie trees in a way. They're sort of, the way that they're moving, it's a little bit stiff. And nature 19, nice. You have heard stories of forests that are basically, when the land is contaminated by some kind of darkness, a blight can form that land. You've never seen a blight yourself, but you've heard stories of them, and you assume that this is something to do with that. It doesn't look like a natural forest creature, but in the way that it's moving and the way that it's got this dreadful look on its face, or that it didn't even have a face until a minute ago, and now it's walking towards you with a face, and it's all of its like limbs, all the roots sort of twirl up around it and create thicker limbs for it and make it more humanoid.
I throw a
they
dart.
walk. Okay.
These are evil things.
Szoldar's getting to his feet as this one makes a swipe at him, and Crim throws a dart. And then we will go into... So Szoldar takes 4 damage from this thing as it swipes across his face in a giant
Are we rolling
gash.
initiative?
Yeah. You get to throw a dart first too, though.
Should I roll initiative or turn? Just do that and dart. Nat 1 and F3. Do I have inspiration?
Don't know. Check in a second here. Let me just delete the round. Twig, Crim. Okay, so on your initiative.
Did the dead guy have the highest initiative? He
the
did,
dead
didn't
guy
he?
does, yeah.
He is undead. He's
Oh
lying.
well. I just put an X over it. I didn't like take it off the layer. But anyways. So it looks like Crim rolled a 1 for initiative. Okay, I see. And that's why you're asking me if you have. And
Actually,
there's
I don't.
no
I don't
advantages.
care. I wanted the initiative to boost my attack.
Oh.
I mean but
Oh, the
I
advantage.
digress. Let's just get this on.
And the 8 was okay. I see. Okay, so that the dead brother doesn't go, but Avyree does.
Cool. Then she will go ahead and didn't have initiative stuff planned out, kind of, sort of.
And you both have a high enough passive perception that you hear some more motion in the river as well.
Avyree, it would have been so cool to have all of her dogs out, and she just has the dogs eat the twigs and then come back and be like, so anyways.
Well, she's going to do it anyway. She's going to conjure animals again. So go ahead and give me back my 8 wolves, please, sir.
God. Okay.
And now you know Austin's blight when I have my wolf pack attack out.
Okay, you're going to have to tell me, ping me where you want this pack attack.
They will
8 wolves appear out of nowhere.
Yeah, so they're going to so far I see the 2 here in front of over here, and then this one in the
there's one down here, one down here,
okay,
one beside Szoldar, and 2 above you.
Okay, then they only have a 30-foot movement. So these 2, this guy and this guy, are going to move. Yeah, these 2 are going to move up here to this homie and do a bite attack.
Oh, to the front one?
Yeah, to this one. They don't quite reach that one.
Well, you can summon them wherever, right?
Yeah, that's true. Well, I would summon 2 to each then.
Okay. Can you summon them all separately, or do you need to put them together?
It doesn't say that I have to.
And what's the distance of summoning?
It is 60 feet.
Okay. You can't really get without getting into the water. Can't really get 2 on that one.
Okay, well, so I would have conjured those guys and then grabbed Szoldar by the back of his his jerkin or whatever he's wearing, and tried to pull him back up to get away from there and let the wolves do their attacking.
Well, that would be an action to pull him away.
Well, that's what I'm going to start doing, at least. So I'll have my hand on his back.
All right. And now it'll be Szoldar after the wolves show up out of nowhere. And he's like...
And I think they technically move on my turn, actually. Unless you want to roll each individual.
Oh, yeah, they can attack.
You roll initiative as a group for the conjured animals.
Right. Let me do that, I guess. Add turn. Okay, you roll a d20, and we'll add 2 to it,
I think. Damn it.
Damn it. Oh, so it's 4. Well...
Your wolves are so fast as Crim.
Yeah, I'll make it 3.99. So Crim's
Not as fast as Crim. They are so slow.
So slow.
So slow.
All right. So Szoldar, he's getting pulled up by you. You've helped him up, so it's going to be he doesn't have to take his movement to stand up then, and he's going to spin around and try to attack with his fist. Try to punch this tree in front of him. Do a karate chop on it, right in the face. See if that works out. He's got his short sword, but it's going to be a fist instead. Ho ho! Look at that, eh? not great rolls, but and that one's not at advantage, so it's just going to be 4 and 5. And actually, it probably wouldn't even be, but it's enough that he actually karate chops this thing to death and blows its face apart with his hand.
Yes, you are learning very good.
Ow! He starts. He probably broke his hand just now. You just see him start screaming. And now this guy goes, I guess. He's being attacked by wolves. So one of the wolves takes 2 damage.
Cool.
Oh boy.
Which guy was it?
Woodland creatures. This one here. I got it in there.
Okay, cool.
And now this one gets to go, and he will attack. Or not. And then it's Crim.
Okay. Crim is gonna move here. Szoldar and kind of just her. Now, if you get her now, she'll be weaker. She's fighting other things. You'll win her with your cunning and guile.
I'm right here. I have my hand on his back.
I'm
I hear
whispering.
you.
I'm whispering really quietly. And then I go over here.
Okay, so when you did that, you passed by and you saw the tops of the heads of 2 things in the water, one on either side of the bridge. And it looks like there's some shimmering going on underneath the water as well. Some kind of maybe a spell or something.
Okay. 2 talent attacks.
and
then end my turn.
As you do the talent attacks, both of the first talent attack destroys the blight that's being surrounded by the wolves in front of you. So, do you want to hop over to the other one quick?
Nope.
Do the other attack, or just stay there?
The first attack kills it?
First attack killed it, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Then I go to the second one.
And then that one blows up as well. As your talons pierce right through it, sending it to sticks just blowing in every direction.
My talons pierce the sky.
It's almost like really dry sticks in the forest where you just hit it. It snaps all over.
It is Michael Scott.
Okay.
You won't get it. You won't get it.
I think I did, but I don't know for sure.
Do they not have The Office in Canada?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make him watch it. Don't worry.
I've watched it. It was a while ago though.
He said 5 years. I'm gonna make him watch it.
It's been about that long, yeah.
All right. Well, Canada is just like a backwards country now.
Isn't it just snow and polar bears anyway? Like,
Apparently.
isn't that all it is?
Yeah. No cultural awareness whatsoever.
We don't have offices, no. There's igloos. Have you guys seen the igloo?
Oh, that's why. Yeah, that's why they didn't release it up there. There's no ability for people to relate to it because it's just, as you said, igloos and polar bears.
That's why.
Santa, though, they air the Santa episodes.
We do get the Christmas episodes. That's right.
That's strange. I feel like we've gone off the rails a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
So that
my bigotry.
The wolves get to go now. This one is the only one in the order, so they all get to go at the same time.
Okay, so they all get to, well, these 4.
There's 4 near Crim that have no targets to attack except for these creatures that have just come out of the water, and they are just showing their faces as they walk towards the shore. They actually look, sort of like this, but not quite so happy. They're covered in mud. They have sticks and leaves and maybe even dead things in their hair as they come out of the water. It's all
How
muddy
tall
face.
are they? Are they medium or small creature?
They are, I believe, medium, but I'll check. Yeah, medium.
Are they?
And are they coming towards the shore or onto the bridge?
Coming towards the shore. They're walking up towards the shore.
Okay, then as soon as they get to shore, 2
Would we-
each are gonna get them. Or try to.
Would we know the race? Do they look hostile? Do they look like they have similar motif as these wood things that attacked us?
Yeah, they actually do. They look like they would be possibly even controlling those things that came after you.
Well,
Because
they have like a little joey stick made out of wood.
Yeah, the
Oh
Bluetooth.
yeah, oiled again.
Bluetooth connections. No, they have staffs. They both have a staff, one in each, or one staff in each hand. There's 2 staffs and 2 druids, and each of their staffs are glowing green. With like.
Would you say that they're staff members?
Of the druid company? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell that
In the offices that don't exist.
You could tell that they are very people of the land. They have not seen civilization. They have not showered properly or heard of like razors or anything like that. They are. You can almost.
They are Canadians.
You can almost smell them.
They come out and apologize.
So sorry.
Hey, sorry about that, eh?
Oh, I love
So
you guys.
there's 4 wolves waiting on this shore, stopping this one from coming towards Crim. And what are the other wolves doing? There's 2 there.
These 2 are gonna go after this last dryad.
Okay.
And then these 2 are going to come up and stand in front of Avyree and Szoldar and wait for that person to come up on.
You will literally have to miss 4 attack rolls to not kill this.
And they all get advantage because of pack tactics.
Well, yeah, that's why 4. Because there's only 2 here, so yeah.
Oh yeah, done that. Yeah,
give me 4 d20s, and if any of them are high enough, then how do you want to do this? Barely, but how do you want to do this?
They just tear it apart like a dog on a toothpick.
A dog on a toothpick.
Yeah, and then they bring back like little pieces of branch sticking out of their mouth.
Nice. Okay, so these ones
like with their tails are wagging, like they're
they're very proud of it. Like, look, Mama, look.
I got sticks.
Yeah.
They start coming back to okay. So then the druids who are now coming out of the water are about to. You were holding an attack.
Yeah.
And so I guess you were holding the attack for when they reach close enough, and at the same time as they are going to try to bite at him, I guess 3 of them get to attack with pack tactics. At the same time, he's going to do his action too.
Okay.
I didn't put these in the properly, so
that is +4. So the first one is an 11, second one is a 7, third one is a 23.
it's supposed to be 5 there. So that one was supposed to go first. Oh well, whatever. I'll switch them. Okay, so 23. Is it hit?
Yeah, two probably hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 hits.
Okay, then they're going to do 44 damage.
2d4 plus 2, is that?
Well, yeah, but each one does 2d2. Does 2d4. So that's 8 plus 12. Or sorry, so it's 12 total damage, and then it needs to make a strength saving throw.
Right.
Two of them, technically, I guess.
12 damage. And 2 strength saves. Both failed.
Both
So it
fail.
is now
So
on-
it is knocked prone.
It is knocked prone into the water. Back down again. But it only used a few feet of movement to wade up there, so it's going to stand up again. And as it does so, you see it, the staff in its hand, it's moving it around, like drawing a pattern in the air, sort of. and then it slams it down into the water as it stands up. And you see a wall of air just move towards the wolves, and a thunder wave is cast on the wolves. And boom. Boom. So they need to make a DC 12 saving throw. Constitution save.
So 2 save.
Actually, I believe it's only 3 of them to
3?
make the saves.
Okay, well then 18, 1, and 20.
Well, okay, yeah. So one of them gets 4 damage.
I'm assuming this was 18, this was 1, and this is 20. Just kind of going straight down the line.
Oh, okay.
So then the one right in front of it would be the one to take 4 damage.
Gotcha. Okay. And then that's its turn, I guess. And the wolves went, and now it's against Yevgeny's up. That's right. I think that's right.
Do your thing.
Oh, the other druid. He also walks out and does his thing, but he does it a little bit before he gets to contact with the shore there. So it's gonna be one wolf, Szoldar, and Avyree that have to make some saves.
Dex save, you said?
Yeah, and he's going to cast this knowing that you guys are humanoid. He's going to do this at a little bit of a higher level. So DC 12, an extra 1, so 8 total, I think. So Avyree saved, Szoldar.
Wolf saved.
Everybody saved. I do believe it's actually half damage if you don't save.
Okay.
Gotta check that again.
If you fail, you also get knocked back
Or if you
for Thunder
Mhm.
Wave.
do save. Yeah, you get knocked back to 10 feet, right? But spells not showing there. Oh, there we go. Okay. 10 feet. On a successful save, takes half as much damage. Yes. So this guy takes 2. Everybody here takes 4, and we're good. Then it's going to be Yevgeny's turn. Or yeah, Yevgeny's dead. So Avyree.
Okay, then I still have my hand on the back of Szoldar's jerkin or whatever, and I'm gonna try to pull him backwards still.
Okay.
So I don't know if he's gonna fight me on that.
No, he's getting dragged.
Okay. And we're gonna move back as far as possible. And yeah.
He is getting dragged.
And as a bonus action, she'll use her ranger ability of Slayer's Prey and designate one creature to just take extra damage if I decide to attack her. So
Okay.
for the dryad in front of me.
The druid?
Yeah, sorry, druid, yeah.
Right on. You hear them like snapping little words at each other, like they've
Okay,
almost got some kind of.
Do I understand it? I speak Common, Deep Speech, Elvish, Infernal, and Undercommon.
Gonna make sure. No, it's no.
Okay.
Do not understand it. But being a ranger, you've heard it before. You've heard something like that before.
Okay.
A forest ranger and all. Okay, so you're staying there, or you're moving?
No, I'm dragging him back as far as I can. I don't know if that'll be half movement or whatever.
Yeah, usually, yeah. But he's
Okay.
going with you
He's
a
not
little
help.
bit, so
Okay. So then
because
we will
you're
move.
pulling him away from danger, so he'll go with you, and he's not incapacitated or anything. So you're
Okay,
good.
then we move back here, kind of catty corner from Crim,
All right,
and that'll be my turn.
and now it's him, and he's gonna get fully to his feet after you have helped him, and he's gonna be like, "Thanks," and then be like, "Whoa, you're the wolf." And sort of like take a step away from you as well. But then he'll look over towards the thing that just attacked him from the river and pull out his bow and try to put 2 shots in the druid's chest. And neither one of them got anywhere near there because he had one eye on you the whole time. And I think it's actually going to be Crim next and then the druids is how we did it. Yeah, I think that's how it was.
Okay, Crim is gonna fly over here and then try to grapple this little dude. I mean, medium dude.
Medium dude. So he's gonna make a. Is it kind of his strength, or can he use Dex?
You can use either.
Yeah.
Acrobatics or athletics.
He doesn't have a bonus for them, so.
Okay. So that's 15 feet. And then I'm going to move, since I am moving a medium creature, means my movement is halved. So let me get my calculator here. I had 100 feet left, minus 15, and divide that by 2. I'm going to go 50 feet up. Straight up.
50 feet straight up.
Yeah, I'm going to use a key point to use Step of the Wind, and I'm going to step with my wings, moving high into the sky.
Nice.
So we are now 50 feet above the battleground.
Yeah, mark 50. Bum, bum. Flying 50. Okay, so you've got the creature grappled, and you're 50 feet in the air now, and you hear him screaming.
It's all right, friend. It's all right. It'll be over soon.
It's actually his turn now. So he stopped like struggling against you, and instead he's going to try to see if he can like jump into the river because you said straight up. So maybe he can try to pull you over like that a little bit using some. I guess that would be like a contest again, right? Try to escape. Yeah. So yeah. 7. Nice. So he can't break out of your bird talon grip.
He can use Thunder Wave as well. If I fail the save, then it would push me away, ending the grapple.
That's true. That's a good idea, actually. Too bad he didn't think of it.
Yep. Too bad.
So the other druid there, it's seeing that all of its blights have been taken down, and it's noticing that its friend is gone, and it's going to start swimming through the water and out to the other side here. In a sort of an attempt to stay concealed from you, but you can sort of see him because he's exiting the water as well. Wolves.
They are. Can any of them get to it? Oops, there's the wrong button. All right,
Actually,
these two can get to.
here.
All right, well, they can get over to the bank where it's probably going to come up and wait for it to get up there
Yeah,
and then attack it. Yeah.
It'll be there if you want. Yeah.
Yeah, well, then they're gonna head on over here, and one can be like on the bank, and one can be there, and one's trying to get the staff, and one's trying to bite its head.
Okay.
So that is a 16 and a 22.
Both hit.
Cool. So it's 14 points of damage and two strength saves.
Right. So those darn strength saves. 16 and a 4.
Okay. 4 fails.
Now this one's
It
lying
is
down
knocked
too.
prone.
Okay. And where's those wolves that are on him? This one?
Yeah, this one and this one. Yeah.
Okay. And the rest of the wolves?
They can't make it all the way there, so I'm just gonna tell their
They could
command is gonna
dash if you want.
I don't want them to dash. I want them to No, I want them to stay close to me and Szoldar.
Right.
So they're kind of like in a fanning position around in front of us. Yeah. Perfektenschlag.
All right. So yeah, Szoldar is now being protected by a pack of wolves. The irony.
That's some hardcore irony. Yeah.
Yeah. So now it's the dead brother's turn. And then Avyree.
Yeah, she's gonna come forward and take out her longbow and shoot it into the druid.
She's gonna shoot the bow into the druid?
She's gonna shoot the arrow into the boot. She's gonna throw the bow. We can use them as clubs.
Bow dagger.
Arrows are too tiny. In Russia, we shoot bow.
That's beautiful. Disadvantage, and that's a miss. So that's it, I guess. Or do you have a second attack or no?
I do actually. I do have 2 attacks, and it's prone.
Prone,
right?
so it's disadvantage. Yeah.
Yeah. So
So that 15 would be the second one, or is that the disadvantage?
why do I have disadvantage for it being prone?
Because you're ranged attacking it.
Okay. Well then.
It's harder to hit something that's laying
Fine.
down. It's almost like cover, right?
That's fine. Then that's disadvantage for the first attack, I guess.
Yeah.
And then 2 rolls for second attack.
That's a good one. And that's a better one. So yeah, that's a hit. Not a crit though, because disadvantage.
Okay. So then it is move out of the way. Thanks, here.
Right. I forgot. I knew I forgot something.
What?
Battle music. For the last round of a battle.
Oh, I thought you were not playing anything because you're worried about like copyright or something.
So it's 6 points of damage from the longbow, and because last time I did the hunter's prey, it's an extra 1d6 of damage. So it's an extra 2 points of damage.
You can see this thing swearing in whatever language it's speaking, because the way it's muttering under its breath, it's exactly how you would swear. And it's not happy that there's 2 arrows sticking out of its back. Or no, 1 arrow.
One arrow.
Gosh, these arrows! I'll never get the stains out.
2 wolves on top of it.
And 2 wolves are staring it down as well, with high ground advantage on it. And so now it's Szoldar, and he's having a bit of a freak out, surrounded by so many wolves. He's going to start running, I think. Let me see if he can hold his own. Nope, he can't hold his stuff together. So he's going to just start taking off.
It's taking off?
He's running. You can see him running across the bridge.
Szoldar? Okay.
Yeah, well, he's surrounded by the wolves. He's just like, he wants to get away from everything right now.
So he's panic running away?
He's panic running. You can see that
Okay.
he's like, ah! And he's staying away from the druid thing.
Okay.
Crim, you are up. Literally 50 feet in the air with a druid in your hand.
Where did Szoldar go?
He's on the other side of the bridge here.
Oh, I see him. Okay, there was a marker on him.
Yeah, he's stomping along the boards of the bridge. Crim definitely heard that.
I'm going to fly over, and I'm gonna fly another 75 feet up, using my action, and then step of the wind, and then say, gosh, I want to do so many things, but I can only do one. I am going to go up 75 feet, and then hold him by his ankle and say, we should talk, and then I let him go. And then as he's falling, I'm going to enter a dive and then try to grab his leg again. Does he let me grab his leg?
Yes.
Do you want to talk?
1 second.
Does he let you, or do you just like miss him altogether?
What? You're speaking in common, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't understand you. From what he can, he's like.
I know. Arakokra. Is it Arakokra?
It's not Arakokra.
Okay, I drop him. I aim for Szoldar. I try to drop him on Szoldar, seeing that he's running away like a little.
So you've flown over to here,
Yes.
and you're trying to drop him directly on to the Szoldar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or like on him, around him, kind of just that area.
In front of him.
In front of
I'm
him.
gonna get you to make a weapon attack using the improvised weapon to see if it works.
Okay. And just a D20 because it's an improvised weapon. It's just a 9.
A 9. So
9.
right in front of Szoldar, because you had some forward momentum from flying when you let him go, and it lands directly in front of Szoldar. So that was a total of what, 120 feet in the air?
Mm-hmm.
So roll 12d6 to see what happens to the druid. Jeez. Oh boy. Oh yeah. So
Is he just like a potted plant right now? He just goes and I guess Crim will say, if you don't speak, then pray to the winds. They seem like they will listen. And then he throws them.
That's funny. Yeah, no, he's literally all over the ground.
I just imagine he's falling straight down, like hands out in front of him, and then you just hear this bone shattering flap, and Szoldar is just covered in a red mist as he just explodes outwards, and there't just a little crater, and all that's left are just two cross-legged legs just sticking straight up out of the ground.
There's a little crater with two legs sticking out of the ground.
Yes, and Szoldar is just painted, but only his front half. He just like stopped dead in his tracks as a wave of blood that washes over him.
He stopped completely dead. He was panicking, which is why he was running.
I'm gonna shout to Szoldar, yes, you see, he's painless, peaceful.
He's gonna have to try to roll to keep his shit together again. Oh wait, that's the wrong button. Because he's like really panicking right now, seeing as he was already scared. But yeah, hearing Crim's voice and having like him, knowing that was Crim that did that, it both terrifies him, but it also, he gets his like wits about him because he's like, I don't want that to happen to me. And looks up and sees you there, like flying 100 feet above him. Okay, so that's the end of one druid. And the other druid actually sees his friend land there because he's climbing up, and those are right behind the wolves, right?
Is land really the right adjective? I think crater, splatter, squash, explode,
Yeah, violently
crater.
impact.
auger.
Meteor.
No woman wants a man who doesn't know what an auger is.
Right.
That's interesting.
It's The Office.
A little Dwight reference there. We really beat that guy.
We'll get you caught up, honey.
Now it's the other druid, and he is going to use his other thunder wave, I guess. No, he's going to use his entangle. I think that's what we'll do. Yeah. Strength saving throw for everybody who is going to be in the area. DC 12. So it's going to be a 20-foot area, and it's going to include everybody there. So not Crim, but Szoldar and the 2 wolves.
Okay.
Need to do the strength saves. Wow, okay, so the 2 wolves saved, no problem. And he's going to start running away as soon as he does that. But he's probably not going to get that far, because the wolves will get an opportunity attack. Each of them. Just with 1 dice. They don't get pack tactics on that, I don't think.
Any attack, it's packed.
Really?
The wolf has advantage on an attack roll against a creature if at least one of the wolf's allies isn't within 5 feet and an ally isn't incapacitated.
Okay, yeah. I thought that was like a on your turn thing, but as a reaction as well. Good stuff. Yeah, so you get to do two wolf attacks.
You
And
literally
And a
attacked us
17.
with wolves every single combat encounter. I'm surprised this is.
yeah, it's true, eh? Okay, so
Okay.
that means this one's. Yeah, how do you want to do that as it's running away?
My wolves only rip apart. It's not very pleasant.
Okay, so just basically the blood pile.
More of this red squishily junk over here comes over here.
Yeah, the blood pile just gets a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
And one thing you
Do you
do
want me to
here,
do a-
though.
Do you want me to do a spot for how he gets eviscerated by the wild dogs?
Yes. Please do.
Okay. As he's fleeing, his breath runs short of his lungs, burning legs aching. He can no longer keep outpacing the animals. He feels a weight on his back, a bite on his arm, and then in his calf. He goes down, rolling. He feels something warm on his stomach. Looks down. It's his guts. The animals have spilt about. They start eating him alive from the inside out. You hear nothing because he can't scream.
That's what I said.
That's what I said. Okay, so Crim, you're 100 feet in the air right now as the wolves do that to the druid's entrails, and
It does that.
and you hear almost like you recognize the sound because you fly. And it's almost like the sound when you're flying with another Aarakocra and there's one around you or something, right? You hear the flap of some wings in the distance somewhere.
I look for the source of the sound.
Give me a perception check. $15. Okay, so you see bearing down on you at a very quick speed is a creature that its wingspan is wider than you can possibly fathom in this current place. It's traveling along the river, and it seems to have picked out your skirmish as a focal point. And you see this creature coming down.
A wingspan wider than I can fathom, I just imagine like an eldritch horror whose wings expand from horizon to horizon. So is that what I see?
Okay, so maybe not that, but it's about 200 feet in the air, and its wingspan is probably almost that, if not just a little smaller. So
does it look avian in nature, or does it look? Oh,
that is what you see coming at you. It's a big, giant, Crim-like thing that
I
is
punch
not
it in the
Crim.
face.
Okay, so it's
Crim's done with the story. No. Okay, so a giant, like radiantly plumed, like eagle-ish kind of thing, or
it actually does have a beautiful plume of colors on it. That it's hard to tell because it's coming at you so fast, but you do see the same colors in Crim that you see in this bird. Very similar color scheme, actually.
I'm just gonna go into a free fall and then stop myself just 5 feet below or above the ground, and then land. I mean, it does look like I get a strong prey predator kind of vibe coming off of it.
Yeah,
right?
well, it sees you, and it knows, like, because you're flying, you can tell that it's flying directly at Crim right now.
Yeah, but is it like bearing talons? Is it?
Oh yeah, no, it's
because
got...
birds don't just fly into another bird and eat them. They come up and come down from up high.
Yeah, well,
so
you're 100.
Getting ready to. Is it getting ready to dive on me?
This thing is coming down. You only heard it because
so
you have such good
hostile.
perception.
Okay, so then I just fold my wings in, I go into a dive, and then 10 feet above the ground, poof, wings come out, and then one flap, boom, land on the ground.
Okay, so you've landed there. I just want to get the bird sign off. And this thing, in that meantime, it's closed the distance as well, and it's probably 100 feet in the air or so.
Okay, I step underneath a nearby tree so it can't see me.
But you're kind of in the middle of the bridge right now.
I just use the rest of my movement. Because it doesn't cost me anything to fall.
Well, as you start doing this, and it starts doing that, everybody else is going to get to do something too.
But it's still my turn. I get my movement, right? So I use my movement to get to the ground by falling, and then I just sprint over to the nearby tree.
Okay, so you just fall to the ground, catch yourself, and then start walking. Okay, sure. Wolf, I guess this thing has to roll a d20 as well, or did it? 19. So Crim, this thing's up next, I guess, and then let me get this right. Okay, the brother can come out of the initiative. Avyree there, Szoldar's there. Yeah, Crim's there. Okay, the Crim just went. The wolves are up.
I am the two that are next to Szoldar. Their command is going to be to stay with him, and the rest are going to fall back towards me, and then we're going to start heading towards, I guess, this group of trees.
So something like that?
Yeah, and we're all dashed. Because I'm assuming we all see this thing at this point.
Yeah, you've seen, because Crim dropped down, and this thing is now 100 feet away from you only, moving in very quickly.
Yeah, so like these groups of trees down here.
Oh, I don't tell them about it. I just skedaddle to the nearest tree without any explanation.
Well, I mean, I think we see it, right?
Do you?
It's a giant.
Only because you're controlling so many wolves, and if they see something, their reaction gets to you and everything. So yeah, you can tell what's going on.
Okay.
And Szoldar is not seeing anything at all, actually. But the wolves are what are they doing to him, or what are they?
If he's not moving, they're gonna try to like headbutt him in the knees to get him to cover.
All right, so let's say you get 5 feet of movement out of that, and then,
Okay.
well, I guess it's gonna be bird again now. It's going to swoop down and close the gap on Szoldar on the bridge there. And make a talon attack at Szoldar and a beak attack at one of the... Oh no, talon attack at the wolf and a beak attack at Soldar's face. Talon on the wolves. Wolf's dead. And beak on Soldar's face. So Soldar's face explodes as a beak passes right through it, and his body is then picked up, and the top of his head is showing above the beak of the bird, as his whole body is then consumed in multiple bites like that. It's not completely gone, but it drops to the ground as the bird comes back up, and one of the wolves gets to make an opportunity attack as it was not attacked.
Oh, okay.
I just did it for you. It missed. And the bird is back up in the air about 20 feet. Szoldar is down to 0 HP. Wolves is gone.
I cast Healing Word on him. Does that fix his face?
Not completely. He still has a lot of missing teeth and such as like that. Maybe a slight problem with his jaw. But yes, he still has HP then if you've cast Healing Word.
I don't have Healing Word, but I do have a potion. I'm just going to run over and give it to him my next turn.
Okay, so the bird is now 20 feet in the air and cycling up, getting more advantage. Bump. Oh, whatever. 20. There we go. 20.
Like, does he have a head at this point? Is there enough that a potion would work?
There is enough that, but it's like one of those things where it hurt him quite badly. It's his jaw is totally like kind of half ripped off. But
I'm actually gonna hold an action to move to him after the rock gets 100 feet away.
Okay. And it's Soldar's turn right now, so he's gonna make a death save first, which he does not pass. And then it is Crim's turn. So you're gonna wait until the next one?
I'm waiting for the rock to move.
Okay. It sees Avyree and the wolves heading out that way, and it starts to turn and head... Oh, it's Averee's turn first.
Yeah, we're gonna get in these trees.
So which trees do you want to do? Sorry.
These guys.
Okay. So you're under the trees?
Yeah. And the wolves, their command is going to be to jump up and attack it as soon as it gets by, and I'll have my bow out.
Okay. Do you want them there where they are, or what?
Sorry. Yeah, they're all with me. Come here, my babies.
Okay. So the bird starts to head over towards you and sort of do it actually just lands right here and tries to attack the wolf that's nearest on its own. And using one of its talons to try to take it. 22 damage. No more wolf. And then it's kind of like walking towards you because you're all underneath this tree, and you see this bird. It's like
I imagine a giant chicken.
Yeah, it's like a 30 foot
pecking
tall
for
chicken.
scraps.
That's exactly what's happening right now. It's a 30-foot tall chicken coming at you.
Can it be the chicken from Moana though?
From what?
Oh
From
yeah.
Moana?
What was the
Hey,
thing's name? It was
hey.
like hey, yeah.
Yeah, his name is Hey Hey, which is literally Polynesian for chicken.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Cool. I just had to reset my roll 20 there for a second. So, but yeah, it's after the bird's turn. It's Szoldar again, and then Crim. So Szoldar will just make I can probably roll a d20. Hey, 1 and 1. And now it's Crim's turn.
Okay. Well, after the bird moved, he would use his action to move. So I'm going to put him right here. So now he's going to move here and do a medicine check, trying to stabilize him.
Okay.
I don't see any potions on his character sheet. That's why I thought he would have had one. But
there would be one. He just probably didn't have it properly cataloged, but he does have
I'll use a potion on him.
He would at least have a minor, but he probably has a greater even. I think you guys got some graders, right?
I heal him for 9.
And his jaw, you can see the magic going through it. His jaw
I hold the jaw up like
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't get it perfect, so it heals crooked.
He's got a little bit of a lisp now. All right.
And then I grab him, and
he stands to his feet, and he's like, "Giant bird! Oh, giant bird!"
Try to use Step of the Wind to move all the way over here, dragging him. Now, since he's not contesting my drag, do I move at full speed or half speed?
You probably can't move too much faster than he could move. If you're trying to like pull him along, because
then I just move at half speed. Okay, so I use Step of the Wind, and it was be another 70. Let me do that again. So I had 100 minus 15 divided by 2. So I got 40 feet. Okay, so I end my turn over here. And that's it.
All right. Okay. And now it is Avyree's turn. You said you were holding an action for when it got close, so you probably get to shoot from last turn still before, like on its turn. I don't remember. You had your bow out, I remember. I can't hear you.
It was more for if it was like gonna go after me. I'm definitely not attached to these wolves, and I'm hiding behind them. So it's fine. It can take all of those. So she is going to use her action again and use Hunter's Sense. And I immediately learn for the creature that's in front of me whether it has any damage immunities, resistance, or vulnerabilities, and what they are if the creature is not hidden from divination magic.
No.
What does that mean?
It means he's pouting. He's going to tell me.
You said if it has any immunities, vulnerabilities...
Damage immunities, resistances, and vulnerabilities.
No.
And what they are.
No.
Does not. Okay. Okay.
Nothing of the sort. This thing is a beast. Looks like something that might even be... Well, it's more of a monstrosity because it's so big.
You should cast Animal Friendship on it.
Don't have
I think you just missed that. Maybe you should take a second look.
Let's see the DM disadvantage 2 minutes ago from Wiggly Panda. Ooh, look at that. Okay.
Woohoo, Wiggly Panda. Thank you.
Thank you, Wiggly.
Yeah, then she'll bonus action do the bonus action Slayer's Prey again for when she does do damage to it the next time, hopefully, and that'll be her turn.
Okay.
I'm not attacking this thing. It just decimated like multiple wolves. I'm not attacking this thing.
It's takes a quick look back towards the bridge and notices that its food is gone. And you didn't do any kind of hiding or anything, did you? So
There was no place to hide. It's an open field.
right. So yeah, he sees you, or it sees you, taking his food away, and it's going to make an attack at the wolves in front of it again. Oops! Whoa! Yeah, it's going to come up and make a couple of attacks there. The first one's at disadvantage. Thank you, Wiggly Panda, as it tries to bite into a wolf, and does. And then it's going to rip another wolf apart with its talons if it can. And it definitely does. So 2 more wolves go down. Oh! I heard a bit sound. That almost hurt my ears, it was so loud. But yeah, and then it flies away and ends up back at the bridge where it started. 30 feet in the air kind of thing, chasing towards you guys. And I just want to see what happened just now. Bits? Does that make sense? What's going on here?
Oh, let's see.
I wanted to say
yeah,
thank you to somebody.
Angel Duffleton gave us some bits, and Draconis looks like gave us some bits. Yeah.
Thank you, Angel Davidson. And Draconis, you are welcome.
Draconicus.
Oh, that right. How's it going? I remember seeing you in Discord. Yes, I do. Thank you so much. So yeah, the rock ends up over top of the bridge, chasing down its previously enjoyed food. So where is Crim now exactly? Outside the map?
He's going to take the Step of the Wind to dash as a bonus action, and then find a place to hide and attempt to hide.
Oh, wow. More bit sounds. Thank you, guys. That's awesome. So he's hiding.
Coming for me for the bit train.
he's hiding away in a tree there, or thinks he is, and I guess it's going to be Szoldar's turn, then Crim. So Szoldar also gets to run, and he's gonna go 10, 20. He's just kind of booking it as fast as he can under the trees and stuff. And then Crim did that. And then Avyree's turn, as this thing is now flying away from you and your wolves. Or has flown away.
So she's under the impression that the other dude is dead, so that's kind of a lost cause.
Holy
She
jumping.
just look at you guys. Thank you guys.
That's pretty awesome, guys. Thanks.
Nice. Thanks.
Yeah, she's just gonna kind of peek over here and keep her crossbow out, and I just keep on holding her action in case it comes really close by.
All right. And now it's its turn again. And it's going to see if it can notice where you guys took off to.
I think
And
technically.
Sees you both, but let's see how far it is from everybody. So yeah, he's gonna ride up to Szoldar's back and It's not looking good for Szoldar because this thing wants. Okay, hold on. There's something I've wanted to try this, guys. And if people are watching and there's bits, wow, what's going on? If there's people
Getting
watching,
so many bits.
there's an extension in there called the bit roller, and if you
Yeah.
want to make an attack on this guy, first person to use the bit roller, I'll use that bit roll. I think it's like up to 20 bits, and it's like a D20 kind of thing, right? So you can, however many bits you get is how many you can do. But if anybody does that in the next 30 seconds, I will let them make the attack roll. But
Do
this
I
thing,
count?
this thing bears down. Yeah, I mean, anybody who wants to bit roll, I guess. I've wanted to see if it works, and I don't even know if it works. So
I've
that's
done
why.
it.
You did?
Yes, I did it like a couple weeks ago, last week. I've done it multiple times.
Well,
Thanks
I
for paying
want to
attention.
know when it happens that it is a bit roller roll, so that I can
Whatever.
use the number that they roll. I apologize. I didn't know you did that. Anyways, it was like an idea for more interactiveness, that I don't have to make the rolls, and I don't have to kill the PCs. The watch.
We're also 78% of the way up on the hype train.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Success! We got it.
What's that?
The hype
Holy
train.
shit. There's a hype train? No way.
Yeah, now there's
I
5
guess
subs,
people-
500 bits.
People like seeing rocks attack things, eh? Okay, so I don't see. Did anybody do the bit roller? No. Okay. I don't think anybody did, so I'm just gonna roll for an attack. As he tries to chew Soldar's face again, because he has a taste for this human's flesh. Beak attack. Oh, it's a crit. So yeah, Soldar's ear gets taken off by the beak as he looks back, and his whole head goes rolling 10 feet forward as his body gets gobbled up by the rock's mouth. And that one's probably not going to get healing potion. isn't going to work so well anymore. But yeah, he gone. Szoldar is no more. And it's Soldar's turn, but that's not happening. So Crim, you're up.
He runs and hides.
Okay.
The rock is dead?
What?
Yeah, we killed him. He
wrong
choked to
one.
death.
Woohoo!
He choked to death on.
On the head?
Yeah. He just got stuck in his windpipe.
He choked to death on the body. Let's do this. Zoom, so I can see what's going on. And Szoldar is gone. Put him on a map. And now it's Crim's turn. And Crim's hiding. The 14. Okay, good. It's still chasing you down after, but it's not doing it very quickly. It's going back to the tree where it saw you at while it chews, and it's really like, enjoying some Szoldar.
Well, it chokes.
You can see it. Bits of Szoldar are falling down. Oh, somebody, Draconis 66 for 1 bit. It was a critical miss. Oh. Well, okay. I didn't even notice that. Let's see if its talons hit. That wouldn't do it. I did want to do this, so yeah. Let's do this. The Soldar's still alive, I guess. I never took his health off because it was more than his health, so Szoldar is still alive. Because thank you, Draconis. That's not how to say that. Draconicus.
Drac. He said just call him Drac, so Drac attack.
Drac attack.
Like
Nice.
Drac Prescott.
Okay, so yeah, the bit roller was a crit miss, and he did not get to devour Szoldar. Crim is hiding. Averee's turn. Are you just kind of chilling out there for now?
Yep.
Hiding in your tree?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Szoldar does get to do something. since he was taken out of the order all of a sudden.
You took him out of the order. You
I
tried
did.
to kill him.
I just wanted to use, if somebody's going to do the bit roller, I wanted to say thank you and bring it back for that, right? I didn't wait long enough, I guess. So yeah, Szoldar is going to try to run, but he realizes this thing is huge. So it's almost like feeling pointless to him. But yeah, he's going to try to run anyways, I guess. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Okay, Szoldar's taking a couple steps away. And the rock with a beak attack. 17. That's enough. 30 damage. Okay. Now he's gone. Same thing as before happens, but it was on Szoldar's turn, so that should be there. Averee's turn. Now it's the rock's turn. Now it comes over to here. Now it's Crim's turn, and it's going to. It's basically. Oh, it sniffed you out, so it looks over towards you, Crim. And it's Crim's turn.
Okay, just gonna move and hide again.
You hear it like challenge you with like a.
Okay. Now it can challenge all it wants.
Did not practice that, not once.
It was great. So great.
Angry chicken.
So angry chicken.
And it sees you again. And now it's going to fly up just a little bit and just try to bring itself into combat with you.
Great.
And it's going to attack with a beak.
Okay.
30 piercing damage. And it will fly up and around, doing a little bit of, there's a turn order in the way. Doing a little bit of maneuvering, flying away a little bit after taking a bite of you.
Okay, Crim's critical.
Yeah. It's Crim's turn now, I guess, because Averee's not going to do anything.
Okay. I move and I try to hide again.
It's definitely following you around with its eyeballs, and it's got a pretty good vision, just like you do. But you seem to have lost it for now, as it's circling around you.
Wolf. This wolf
doesn't it get a bonus to perception? It should be able to still see me with an 8 once you add its modifier.
Oh, that's actually the only bonus it gets is perception. So yeah, it does see you. It's still going to fly around in circles, though. It's calling out to you with that same... Avyree is sitting in the tree.
I'll send my
watching-
wolves out to go help Crim. Not that they can do much on the ground and they're in an aerial battle, but...
Alright, there's 3 wolves there, and this one's already closer, so it's going to start coming up to there. 3 wolves are on the other side of the bridge now. And I thought it was Rock's turn before. Okay, well, I guess it is Rock's turn again. It's going to try to come in and grapple you. It looks like you're weakened now, and it's staring at you with its like it not
Wait,
the same look.
don't I get a turn?
Oh, okay, is this your turn? I wasn't sure. So yeah, Crim first, then the
It
rock.
just
It's flying
'cause-
in the air on its turn, and it didn't attack you last time. So yeah, it'd be your turn.
okay. All right, I move again and I hide.
Okay. Get a bit of perception. So it's still flying around. You just staying hidden kind of thing, or not moving? It doesn't see you right now. It's kind of just.
Oh no,
doing
I cast
circles.
Disintegrate. Gosh, I forgot I had that spell.
It's one of those things. Just like you, being a bird of prey at times. You know the advantage of having such ability to move fast and fly high. Still doesn't see you, but it's not giving up yet.
Is it just gonna sit there and spam rolls until it finds me?
It's starting to take wider circles, but it does look like it's focused on Crim.
I don't do anything. I'm just gonna sit on that 21 for stealth.
Okay. Eventually, it does start to meander away from the tree a bit. It sees a wolf down there, and it's gonna go attack the wolf. And I can say beak, but yeah, I'll just do it. Whatever. Okay, wolf dead. You see a wolf carcass thrown up towards the tree that you were at last time, trying to rustle the branches of the tree with the wolf's body. And you're still doing the same thing?
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to do another check. Not good enough, and it flies towards the other wolves. Beak and talons. 2 more wolves go down. 1 wolf gets to attack.
Yay!
Actually,
do
three wolves will get to attack because as it came up to them, they were ready for that.
Do it. Oh.
They were holding their bites for when they got close.
So that is a 22. The lowest is a 20.
Yeah, 3 hits then. Nice.
Cool. So and that is 6 4s. So that is 22 points of damage and 3 strength saving rolls. Please, please, please let my wolves take down this giant chicken. Please.
Strength saving throws a
Oh, we
10. So having the 3 of them there, it sort of brushes the 2 off that it killed, but the one that wasn't able to attack this turn throws it off balance, and one of its feet gets caught in the bridge, and it tumbles over onto the ground, half in the water, half out.
Yeah, good job, baby bears.
And it's Crim's turn.
I get advantage on hiding if I am obscured from it. Is that?
Probably, yeah. That sounds right. If you're out of its vision. What do you mean obscured? Like heavily obscured vision?
Like the line of sight is blocked.
Yeah, that's the only way to hide, really, right? Can't hide if you have line of sight on something.
I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna move 50 and another 150 total, and then when I'm out of line of sight, I'm gonna hide.
All right.
23. So I'm actually off the map at this point.
Off the map, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Avyree in the trees doing anything?
Hoping it forgets about me.
and it's going to get to its feet and stare down the wolf that just pushed it into the water, and try to take it up in the air with it. 20, and as it does, it wriggles its body out of life and flies up, and it does a giant circle of this area again. Comes over and picks at Szoldar's corpse again, and then flies off with the two corpses, one in each hand, back towards the south and to the west a little bit, up towards the mountains as the area proceeds to the heights, into the mist, and past your vision. So the rock is gone.
And so is Crim, right?
Yep.
For as far as you know, Crim has gone farther west, and Szoldar's body is somewhere on the other side of the bridge as well. All
What
the
half?
wolves.
All right.
One half of Szoldar's body. Szoldar's head is on that side, and his brother's body is by the river as well, Yevgeny.
Okay. Then she'll come out kind of tentatively, and go over, and I guess she's gonna take. She's just gonna start cutting off heads, I guess, and putting them in her pack. Well, this did not work.
Another day at the office?
Yeah, just another day in the office. Everybody relax. We've prepared for this. This has been a drill. Yeah, so she's going to do that and then try to start tracking down Crim and the rock.
Would Crim have seen the rock leave?
Yeah, well, probably not seen right away, but you would have heard it. It's got such a huge wingspan, you're not that far away. So you would have heard it leaving, and then you could have seen where it passed out, or where it went.
Okay. So Crim would have looped back after seeing the large bird depart and try to catch or to find Avyree or see what was left of the battle.
So right when Crim gets to one brother's head over here, and another blood stain over there, I guess I could put a blood stain in. You witness Avyree chopping off the head of the other brother.
Okay. Yes. Hey, these my Crim is hurt very bad. Crim has 1 hit point. Well, it looks like that bird helped you out, Or no, he's worried about it coming back as the undead. Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
You don't seem okay.
I'm not. I'm just going to sit here for a little bit and talk, maybe.
I can't really do much, but I can do this. And she pulls out 10 good berries and hands them to you.
These are very good. Thank you. What do you call them?
I call them wonder berries.
Wonder berries. Oh, no wonder. You know, Crim is a vegetarian.
Yeah. I remember you saying that back in the house.
That is the source of Crim's strength. Is a vegan diet.
Oh, cool. Very, very cool. Why was that thing after you?
It didn't seem to care who it was after. I would say it had the taste for Szoldar more than anybody.
I think that was just an accident, and he was really weak.
Okay.
I think
All
we
right,
spent
so it was
a lot of
after
time
Crim,
training.
and Crim has no answer for you. Sorry, I don't know why it'd be after me. But when Crim finds out, he will definitely tell people as to why.
Well, what now? Do you come with me, or do you go back to the party?
I think for now I sit here for a little bit and tend to my wounds, and then I go back to Galactia and try to make friends with the other, the metal one, and a Chris, and the blue one, and the what was it? It was a Chris with long hair.
I'm sure he'll
long
like
fur.
that.
That's awesome.
What
Okay.
about you?
Well, I have to deliver these heads back to Cyril before Kirill before too long, but I am very interested in that giant bird.
Well, it seems to have an interest in Crim. Maybe Crim can help you?
I would love assistance,
Okay.
but I don't think. I
The
think
next time the bird comes for Crim, he will come to you and be like, hey, the bird's here, trying to eat me.
perfect. So don't get eaten.
I won't. I'm good at running away. Well, this is
So-
awkward. So, yes. Well, I guess no making the baby, yes?
No, I wasn't interested in making babies with him anyway.
Oh, all right. Yeah, he was
But
very weak.
He taught
died.
you.
Yeah, he was.
He taught
he was-
you.
Taught me what?
He showed. I mean, he gave you some good lessons.
Yeah, yes. Yes, I will never forget. Stephen, I think. Yes,
Yes,
that was his name.
I think it was Szoldar.
Oh yeah, of course it was. Yes, Szoldar. Yes, I will never forget him. Ah, so different from all the other pink monkeys.
So different.
So different.
So you're hanging here, and I'm tracking down the rock, or you're hanging here
No,
while I go back to Kira?
I'm just going to lay here and bleed for a little bit until it stops, and then I will be on my way. I know I've survived a few scrapes, and I should be able to tend to my wounds. Crim has been alone for so long. Nobody would tend to Crim's wounds. Oh, but you gave
Well,
me the wonder berries. Thank
The
you.
wonder berry should help a little bit. And I'll be back. I'll be back. You stay here and rest, and I'll be back.
Can Crim come with you?
Of course.
You seem nice.
Most days.
That is better than the opposite.
Then most days not being very nice. That's true.
Yes.
I
All
think I
right.
should apologize to you because I did accidentally push you down in the house, and it was definitely an accident. And I don't think I ever really got to say it. Say an apology, but at the same time, you kind of shot me, so maybe we're even. So you dropped me. You dropped me.
It is all wind under the cloud, as they say.
Sounds great.
Yes. I mean, at least it wasn't Chris. He told me to throw you into that big fleshy
That is
mound.
true.
Okay. But it is water under the cloud, yes.
Okay.
All right.
Fresh slate.
So, all right. Do you need a hand with any of that?
I mean, if you want to take one head, they're kind of bloody.
I will. I can hold them with one hand, like a ball.
Sounds great. Can you juggle?
Yes. Yeah, give me the other.
Well, I think I need to hang on to one, but maybe two rocks.
I mean, it's not the same, but all right. And then I will start to jungle using my performance.
So where are you guys headed exactly?
I don't know.
I guess off towards the rock. Yeah.
Well, that would be up into the mountain, and it looks like a snow-peaked mountain.
Hmm.
It's not the kind of thing that you would know
is
that
it on the way to.
Especially traveling this area before with the wolves, you would know that as you get higher up the mountain, it gets a lot colder, and you might be able to withstand it with your new furs, but you would know that Crim would not do well up there as is, especially not if he's hurt. So you should probably not go too much higher up the mountain right now, for instance.
Okay, then we need to find you a safe place to be, because at the moment I don't think I might be able to introduce you to Kiro, but
Okay.
it would not be smart to have you waltz into the pack with me.
All right.
So then we could start heading off to where the pack normally is, and hopefully find him a cave or something to recoup.
Okay, so as the new friends, or reunited enemies, however you want to look at that, start walking west together. They're both juggling a couple of stones and a head each, and laughing, and when they drop the head at all or anything, having a good time. As the silhouettes into the distance, a couple of jugglers, and I guess we'll end there as they head west. And thanks everybody for a wonderful Curse of Strahd. We will be back with our normally scheduled party, I believe, next Monday. And thank you so much, Jen. And right after this, we're gonna try to raid Nerdlandia, where Jen is gonna be playing tonight. If you missed the intro, amazingness. Oh, wow. Draconicus, thank you so much. Draco, what was it again? I said it right, now I can't say it wrong. But thank you so much. And we're going to try to figure out this raid thing. Unless Pete can do it for me and I don't have to figure it out right now, because I don't want to mess it up.
I gotta go, guys. Bye.
But thank you so much.
Bye, Chris.
Bye.
Okay, see ya.
We will be doing the Nerdlandia raid in a second here, hopefully. So
I think I can do it.
If you can stay with us long enough till that happens, that would be great. And thank you so much, everybody. Have a great week. Take care of yourselves. Dungeon Run Candlekeep finishing this Wednesday, and so is Jen's Candlekeep, so hopefully you guys can choose her this week over the guest DM on our show that we all watch, and support her birthday stream and have an awesome what's it called? Price of Beauty.
Price of Beauty. Yep, it is. It's really, really fun. I'm really excited about it. So that's all I'm gonna say about it.
Right on. And I think we're just on the audio now, so whenever you're ready to...
Whenever you are.
Oh, well, thank you, folks. Great week.
Bye, guys. Thanks for watching. Yeah. Pete said he's working on it.